go beyond borders.
هنا CNN.
An extract from Microphone, Khaled Abol Naga's award-winning film, which examines Alexandria's underground art and music scenes. It's the latest vehicle for the Egyptian actor turned activist, a highly determined character. He's been making waves for as long as he can remember. That sense of clarity in terms of the choices that you wanted to make, is that something that you feel came from your upbringing, from your family? I mean, you speak a lot about your older brother as having been such a huge influence on you.
If you grow up with a family with a lot of brothers and sisters and they're all older than you, you really grow up with many fathers and mothers. You end up being told to do things one way from your elder brother or elder sister, and then the other brother or sister tells you another, and then another, and then another. So you either end up having no character whatsoever, or having a very strong character and have your own opinion, and usually it has to be something else from the 6 brothers you have. This is what I ended up having, basically deciding for myself and figuring out what I want and not what my family wants.
So you always had a very definite sense of self?
It took some time, I have to say. I was a very nice, quiet kid for a while, and then something happened. I flipped. I think it was maybe like 17, 18-year-olds. I ended up doing really interesting. I surprised myself. I was doing these underground magazines that the students at the school made, and I was like writing all those again underground articles about teachers and stuff, and it was kind of a revolutionist coming out of my character, which I didn't know where it came from, but I believe it was searching for that who I am, because I've been told to do things one way or the other by my big family. So I guess at some point you have to end up finding another way that you'll be proud of, that it's your own way. But it surprised me, I have to say, and surprised I think my family too. They were like, what happened to him?
Abol Naga has retained his rebellious streak, and in 2011 was one of the most famous faces in Tahrir Square, the place which became the focal point for those demanding regime change in Egypt.
I will never be more proud in my life than being one, not even a leader or a voice or recognized face, being one of millions who walked and protested in the 18 days. And not only me, a lot of actors, celebrities did that. And the moment I was there, I knew I was not going to stand on one corner and voice or shout or chant. I was just going to be walking like anyone. Next to me, a CEO from a bank. On the other side, a porter who doesn't know how to even read. Men, women, Copts, Muslims, young, old, educated, non-educated. There was a sense of equality, and there's a sense of, this is exactly what I keep saying, it's a new spirit that came to Egyptians, and they felt, you know what, we're all equal, we have the same right, we're all calling for the same rights, and there's something so good about that Egyptians felt so proud of. And you can feel it the moment you're there, the moment you're in Tahrir, with everybody sitting there next to each other, sharing food, water, whatever, and just being there with everyone counting as one, not more, not less. That sense gave such a bonding and unity for Egyptians that they longed for. And that's what made Tahrir very strong. And that's what brought the humor back. And that's what made this becoming really an epicenter for change. And that's what made me go down again and again and again.
He believes that the real character of the country has only emerged in post-revolution Egypt.
The cultural openness and the helping and sister country is much more what the culture is about, and the people feel more like a Dunya, as we say, like the mother of the world. So mother is giving, and the more Egypt plays that role of giving, the more Egyptians feel that they're in the right place. And the more it's isolated and there's a lot of fear going on, the more that they feel that we're not that. This is not the real Egypt. And that's a sense that a lot of young people feel, and they don't know what to do about it. And after the revolution now, people are now opening these gates and thinking, how are we going to correct all this damage done?
So you see yourself as an African?
Oh, absolutely. We're very proud of our African roots. I mean, Egypt is in the middle of the world, really. It's not in the Middle East, it's in the middle of the world. And if you go back in recent history or ancient history, we've been, part of the Roman Empire, Ottoman Empire, Greco-Roman, you name it. Everybody was in Egypt. So, of course, we're a mix now. The ethnicity, or as a race, it's a big mix. But that's one thing. But the culture and the roots are definitely proud of the African side, especially if you go south, it's more intensely African-rooted.
What do you think other African countries can learn from Egypt?
The power of the people is just challenging or stronger than the people in power. And it's so funny, it's literally what's happening. And in Africa, I think it's time that the people now are realizing that all those dictatorship, all these iron fist governments is not helping anybody. Definitely not the people of these countries, but also the continent as a whole. We're very rich. This is one of the richest resources areas in the world, and very underdeveloped. So it's about time that people really start having the power and really change this situation and make use for the benefit of its own people. So I think it's enough isolation, and it's time to unite.
Go beyond borders.
هنا CNN.